Good morning, ZVN. How are you today? It's so lovely to see you once again.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I got a feeling I'll be a whole lot better once we get going into this session.
Okay, why do you say that?
I just had a few things happen this week that kind of triggered some of the past things that I've been struggling with.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. So, how do you feel about your childhood experience?
I had a lot of good memories, but to be honest, I believe a lot of times in the past I felt like a bother. Felt like I was in the way a lot of times. Maybe it was because I was able to see my mom so busy working, trying to figure things out. And I know she was under a lot of stress. So a lot of times our interaction was like, I don't know, I just felt like a bother. She would be busy trying to get things done.
Like it was short?
Yeah, very short. And it took me until I got older to realize what she was actually going through. But as a child, it just hit me as if I was just always in the way. So I grew comfortable with spending a lot of time, alone, just being productive on my own. So that's something that still bothers me to this day.
Okay, you said that you were being productive on your own. So what were some of the things that you did when you were on your own?
Man, everything you can possibly do. I mean, I did puzzles, read a lot of books. That was one of the things that was really time consuming for me. And then I played a lot of sports too. So
Okay.
yeah, I just tried to, keep busy.
Were you good?
I like to say so. But see, that's the trick. So on the flip side, a lot of the things that I did get into came kind of natural to me. And it just, I don't know, I guess that was, now that I'm thinking about it, especially in sports, that was something that by the time I got ready to go to the collegiate level and that didn't transition over for me, it hit me hard because I was so used to being able to like advance and be the best or whatever. But when that opportunity was taken away from me, it sent me in a different space. I had to readjust and figure out like who was I, because I feel like I tied my identity to that.
Okay. All right. So what made you choose music?
Interesting. That exact moment. So like I say, I was always into sports. That came easy to me. So once that left, I had to fill the void. And so that's when music came along and I started writing. It was a form of expression. It came easy to me as well. So I think that was me trying to find my voice, the voice that I was never able to have. I used that as a medium to get that point across, of how I felt about life.
All right. Okay, I know we've talked about this before. How do you feel about yourself knowing that you once wanted to take your own life?
Some days are better than others. Overall, I can say I feel a lot more optimistic about the direction I'm headed now that I've got closer to God and I'm actually reading and developing a better relationship with Him.
Yeah.
But I still can't lie, man. Sometimes it's still them same thoughts to try to re-emerge.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is my expectations of what it is to be a husband or a father. If I feel like I'm failing in any kind of way, it take me all the way from 100 to 0. It's not anybody that's in my ear. My wife, she's not like in my ear telling me I'm doing bad. My kids, they love me. My family love me. I mean, it's just me. For whatever reason, I got to get past that barrier of like taking things to the extreme when something is not quote unquote perfect.
Okay. What do you see when you look at your wife and your children?
I actually see God in the flesh. I see grace. I see forgiveness. I see appreciation. So I know for a fact he allowed me to be in a position to have these people, to trust me and allow me to lead, because man, no matter how hard life gets, they just know how to put a smile on my face and make me forget about everything that's going on. So I think the smartest and best thing for me to do is to, constantly spend more time with them and engage with them, because they actually see the good in me more than I can see it in my own self at this state. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank God I'm legend. Shout out Young Swisher. Yeah.
I love you, Poppy.
I'm way too safe to die. I'm way too safe to die.